right, Rick Bozich and I on the road here, and we are at Albany, New York, checking out the Indiana men's basketball team in the NCAA tournament. Rick, we got a chance to talk to some of these folks today, players and coaches. They seem confident, but they are focused here on the task at hand with Kent State tomorrow at 9:55.
Well, Dalton, the three players you brought to the press conference were Trace Jackson Davis, Miller Kopp, and Mike Woodson. For all of them, this is their last college game. So they know it's a one and done. It's game 7 every game they play in the NCAA tournament. And they know Kent State's good. And they'll throw some trick defenses at Trace Jackson Davis. And it's going to come down to whether some of his supporting cast will help him out for Indiana to advance.
Yeah, that will be the question, is who can perform for Indiana. Mike Woodson talked today a lot about how several other players would need to step up for Indiana for them to be able to take down Kent State as they should. And that's what's going to happen. You mentioned that they would get creative with Trace Jackson Davis on the defensive end, and Indiana's going to have to find other scorers on offense. They're also going to have to play some really tight defense as well, as Coach Woodson mentioned.
Yeah, Kent State's a legitimate team. They won the Mid-American Conference tournament, average spread of 13 points in those 3 victories. They played Houston tough at Houston. That's a number 1 seed. They played Gonzaga tough at Gonzaga. That's a perennial top good program, and Charleston's very good. This is a team that starts 4 starters, and you could tell by in the press conference they expect to beat Indiana.
Yeah, they absolutely do. Indiana was asked about that question. We talked to some of their players at the press conference today. Here's what they had to say.
It's been a long time coming and a long time to get to this moment, but just being here, making the tournament for the second straight time, second time in how many, 4 or 5 years. We've accomplished a lot, but our story's not finished yet, and so we just got to take it game by game. And it starts with Kent State, like we said. They're a great team, and it's going to be a battle Friday.
A battle it will be indeed. Rick, what did you say? Some late-night theater tomorrow for the Indiana Hoosiers.
You're right. 4:30 is Rick Pitino Theater, and 10 o'clock p.m. is Indiana Basketball Theater. So bring your theaters outerwear.
We'll have a lot more on Indiana, what Coach Woodson and Trace Jackson Davis and some other players had to say later on this evening.